This is Batman 540, as made famous by that Spectre issue that I reviewed, where they footnoted this one, but they footnoted it incorrectly. This is another Batman meets the Spectre crossover. It's a two-part Sadja. By the way, I might have dreamt it because I tend to dream a lot, but I am sure that Yellow Shower or someone like that, they genuinely pronounce Saga as Sadja. Fucking mental, that. This also links to that piece of shit Defenders comic, because it's about an arsonist. It looks like Blowtorch Brand is up to his hard tricks, by which I mean starting fires and being killed off very quickly. Both Batman and Spectre, Phil Spectre, they are in hot pursuit, that's a pun there, of Blowtorch Brand, but they're not the only ones, because there's also gangsters, like in that film, The Goodfellas. Batman, he is busting open a gangster's game of snooker, and look, he catches the white. That's not allowed. If you do that in the snooker championships, you're gonna get disqualified. So he beats up the gangsters because he wants to know where Blowtorch Brand is. Meanwhile, Phil Spectre, he is a Spectre's human host. He is interrogating a stoolie, which is what they call a pigeon, which is what Americans call a snitch, which is what we call a grass. He's asking about Blowtorch Brand as well. And the thing is, there's Blowtorch Brand there. Now both Batman, Spectre and the gangsters, they are all looking for Blowtorch Brand. Then we have got a subplot with Batman on the radio. Bruce Kane, he has gone on the radio because he has been out of circulation for a while. And the big flirt, he starts flirting with a woman interviewing him. She is called Vesper Fairchild, which is obviously a made-up name. Her real name is probably Sophie Richards or something like that. And she just gave herself a cool sounding name that makes her sound like a Bond girl. And look, Jarvis, he cannot believe what he's hearing out of the loudspeaker. So Batman, he's gonna shag her, and meanwhile, the gangster that Batman beat up earlier, he is angry because he is in jail, and he thinks that Blowtorch Brand set him up. So he orders the other gangsters to hunt down Blowtorch Brand and kill him. So you see, they're all looking for him. It's like the most attention Blowtorch Brand has ever gotten. More flirting though, and she's not even that pretty. Pack it in, Batman. Gan and shag Sexy Ivy or something. There's an advert for the comic you are reading. I love when they do that. Although this isn't as pointless because, well, that's the cover for the next issue. They are advertising this story as a whole, as well as that Spectre issue. Two different stories. I didn't realise they came out in the same month. So the gangsters, they execute Blowtorch Brand. Justice is served. And the gangsters, they say, here is 3 more kisses from the Batman. Which is a very odd thing to say, purely for the sake of clunky plotting. So Phil Spectre, he finds out that Blowtorch Brand is dead, and he becomes a Spectre, and he begins to interrogate Blowtorch Brand in the afterlife. Elsewhere, Batman finds out from Gary Oldman that Blowtorch Brand is dead as well. So the Spectre, he visits Blowtorch Brand in hell. He'll love that, loads of fire in hell. Blowtorch Brand, he loves fire. Spectre, he wants to know who killed him because they have robbed him of justice. And Blowtorch Brand, well, he thinks it was Batman because of that thing that the mobster said when they killed him. And it's to be continued. What's going to happen next? Well, it's pretty obvious from both the narrative and this image. The Spectre, he's going to confront Batman. This is completely okay. It's nothing extraordinary, but it's fairly efficient. Decent Spectre guest appearance, he's written well, so I rate it 7 thumbs up.